Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Rick Van Ness Show. Today I'm doing another video of this Lance Stewart little saga thing. This is the very first episode that he did with the whole Ouija board thing. But before I get into that, this video is a little short, so I have a little bit of time to talk to you guys about something that came up. Going into this, I kind of figured I was gonna get a bunch of hate comments and stuff like that. It's understandable. Lance has like a big fan base, and a lot of them are overprotective of Lance, and they support Lance, and that's awesome. And I wish I had people like that, on my, getting my back. You know what I mean? It's awesome. Excuse me, I just burped. But at the same time, guys, it's like everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has, their 2 cents about, about a topic or whatever. Um, the thing is, be educated about it. Like, don't leave a comment saying you're a retard or you're stupid or um, you're a moron or you're a f boy. I don't want to say any bad words on this thing, but um, it's pretty simple to it's pretty simple to write all that stuff when you're sitting behind a computer. Just cuss somebody out behind a computer because you're behind a computer. You don't see the person face to face or anything like that. So there's nothing to be scared about. You just type in whatever you feel. It's 2017. It happens. There's a bunch of idiots out there that sit behind a computer just to bash somebody and stuff like that. And you guys were saying, "Oh, you're bashing Lance." I'm not bashing Lance, guys. I'm not. By all means, I'm a big fan of Lance. I love these episodes that he's doing. I'm doing this because I find these episodes interesting. But at the same time, I know it's fake. A lot of you people think that it's still real and stuff like that. That's fine. You guys could keep continuing with that mentality if you want. It doesn't affect me. If you guys want to continue thinking that way, by all means go ahead and do it. Just one thing that you guys gotta understand is, if you wanna argue about it, fine, you could argue about it, but be civilized about it. You know, Educate yourself before you start cussing somebody out or calling somebody stupid or retarded or stuff like that. But I know it's a bunch of dumb little kids that think they know everything, but that's beside the point. The point is that if you guys want to have a conversation about it, leave a comment, asking, do you really think it's like this, or stuff like that, and I'll be more than happy to reply to you guys. But like I said, be civil about it. Don't be stupid and just leave random idiotic comments and stuff like that. First of all, I have the power to delete it. I could simply delete it and stuff like that. Or two, I could report you, which I probably won't do. I'll just delete it. It doesn't matter. Like I said, everybody has their own opinions. You guys can say whatever you want. It's not going to affect me in any way whatsoever. I'm doing these videos because I like doing videos, and I have my own channel to do it, and I I love watching Lance Stewart vlogs and stuff like that, and so I'm doing it just for that simple reason, is that I like doing it, and I find these, like I said, I find these episodes very interesting, so I'm gonna put my 2 cents to it, and I'm putting it on my channel just like I'm doing right now. So with that being said, guys, if you guys gonna put hate comments, don't even bother. I'm not gonna read them. I'm not gonna deal with them. I'm not gonna reply to them. If anything, I'll just delete them and just don't bother with you guys. If you guys want to have an educated conversation, then by all means leave a comment down below, and I'll reply to you as soon as possible. I would love to talk to you about it, and I would like to hear your opinions about it. And that's the reason why I'm doing it. Also, I would like to hear somebody else's opinion. Maybe you guys could prove me wrong. You know what I mean? But you know, don't be a jerk. Basically, just don't be a jerk about it. Leave your comments. It's fine. Leave your comments and just don't be an ass about it. Just be nice and let's have a conversation about it. Once again, I'm not making fun of Lance in any way, shape, or form. I'm not saying don't go watch his channel. Go watch his channel. subscribe to him, go do all that stuff by all means. I don't, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form, so it doesn't matter. I don't see why all this hate's coming from. I don't get it. I'm not trying to make them look bad or anything. If anything, I'm just giving them more views because everybody's interested in it. It's like, oh, they look at this video, like, maybe he's right. They go back and they look at his videos again, and so he gets more views that way. So it kind of helps, you know, it helps him out and it helps me out, and you know, and so on and so forth. But anyways, guys, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I think it's pretty stupid for people to leave hateful comments the way that they have been doing. If you have, you know, a conversation piece, if you have a question you want to ask me, by all means do it. Just don't be dumb about it. That's all I have to say. Anyways, with that being said, guys, let's go right into the video and let me show you guys what I think about it. I'm sorry, guys, one more thing. On my last video, a lot of you guys, well, majority of the questions that you guys put in my comments were how could a string pull a grown man? One of you guys who called me an idiot, he left this comment saying, how could a string pull a 30 to 50 pound man? 30 to 50 pounds? Really? 30 to 50 pound grown man. I don't know what world or universe or moon you're living in, but on Earth, the average weight of a grown man is like 160 pounds and a little bit higher or a little bit less, depending on how big you are and so on and so forth. Grown men don't weigh 30 to 50 pounds to begin with, but you're calling me an idiot? These are the comments that I'm telling you guys that bother me. It's just, it's stupid. For now on, I'm just going to delete those comments. I'm not even going to bother with them, or I'm going to ignore them. The people with educated questions and stuff like that, or comments, then I'll reply to you guys. Everybody else, if you leave a stupid comment, just don't expect a reply, because I won't do it, or I'll just delete the comment. Simple as that. Anyway, my point is that a lot of you guys left the comments saying, how could a string pull a grown man? We do live in 2017. There is tons of different types of strings. There's shoelaces, there's metal strings, there's plastic strings, there's regular thin strings, and I didn't mean a regular knitting string or anything like that. Of course, that's not gonna pull a man. It wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. What would make sense is a fishing string. Not only a fishing string or a fishing line. I don't know if you guys ever seen a show called Wicked Tuna. It's pretty awesome. It's National Geographic. I'm not getting paid to say that, but I love that show. Anyways, they use a special fishing line for tuna fish. Tuna fish grow up to like 12 feet. They are huge. Bluefin tuna fish. Not all tuna fish. There's different types of tuna fish. Just so you guys know that before you guys say, oh, tuna fish are tiny, blah, blah. But anyways, there's a whole bunch of different types of tuna. The tuna fish that I'm talking about is the bluefin tuna fish. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, go watch the channel. I just told you it's called Wicked Tuna. They fish bluefin tuna. And the fishing line that they use, it's thin. It's thin, and they're pulling in 300 to 1,000 pound fish. 300 to 1,000 pounds, which is way more than 30 to 50 pounds. The much of a grown man weighs, which is way more than 160 pounds. You know, the average weight of an average man is 160 pounds. With a tuna weighs a whole lot more. If it's capable of pulling a tuna that's swimming, I don't know how many miles an hour in the ocean, if it's tugging at that fish for that long, for hours on end, and it doesn't rip, what makes you think that that line cannot pull an 160 pound man? Come on, guys, educate yourselves before you start, you know, saying all this nonsense about how could a string pull a man. Well, look it up. Look it up. What kind of string will pull? We have a thing called Google and you could just type that in. What kind of string is capable of pulling a grown man that weighs 30 to 50 pounds? I'm sorry, I was laughing when I read that thing. Sorry guys. Anyways, I don't mean to be a jerk. I just thought it was funny because that guy called me an idiot, but he thinks that a person weighs 30 to 50 pounds. Anyways, yeah, so let me show you guys a little article that they put in National Geographic about that wicked tuna fishing thing. To prove to you guys that tunas do weigh that much, or bluefin tunas weigh that much, I'm gonna show you. So this is the article I was reading online. This is National Geographic. This is the wicked tuna I was telling you guys. Those are the episodes or whatever. Pretty awesome show. You guys go watch it. So here it is, guys. 1,228 pound fish was pulled with a tuna fish fishing line. Tuna fish fishing line. This is my iPhone. This is the charger. This is the size of the tuna fish fishing line. That thick, guys. That thick. If it could pull, right here it even says, let's see if I could focus. Yeah, for 542 pound bluefin tuna fish was pulled using that fishing line. What makes you think it cannot pull a grown man that weighs 160 pounds? Anyways, guys, like I said, I don't know. Let's just go into the video. This is just, it's ridiculous. I just wanted to show you guys, prove to you guys that there's actual line or fishing string that could pull a grown man. I just wanted to prove to you guys that. Okay guys, so like the last video, I'm going to use my phone to show you guys because it's a lot easier. I could point out the stuff that I'm talking about. And so yeah, this is the video where it first started. This is the one that they start playing the Ouija board and they play it in the cemetery, and that's when the whole thing starts happening. And I wanted to point out some things on this one.
What?
I like his intro. He has a really cool intro.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? We're starting off the day with different hair colors.
So yeah, this day goes on, blah blah blah, regular day. I think this part is what the part that made everybody convinced, that got everybody convinced that this was real, because it was just a regular day that they happened to play the Ouija board. Maybe at that time, guys, when he thought about the Ouija board, that's when he figured out, like, maybe I could start making a little series about the Ouija board and stuff like that. Because if you guys look at his channel, most of the stuff that gets the most hits are the Ouija board stuff. That gets the most views. So he figured maybe he could do a little series in that. And he's doing it, and he's doing good in it. Yeah, that'll work out like always. There's one thing I like about Lance is that he always goes to his fans. That's awesome. That's probably why his fans like him so much. Like I said, guys, I'm a fan too. I've watched Lance since like 2 or 3 years already, watching him. I watched him since Vine. So yeah, I'm a fan myself.
Some fans out here. What's going on, guys?
So yeah, he goes to his fans all the time. This is pretty funny. He gets smacked in the face. Anyways, we'll talk about Theo, and then talk about getting cross-dressed by Lizzie. It's pretty funny. Let's see. You get to the good part. Okay, this is where I think he starts talking about the Ouija board. Okay, yeah, right here.
The main reason I really haven't been putting it in my videos anymore. I used to do it a lot, but the other day I played the Ouija board with Tanner, and a lot of you guys actually really enjoyed it and told me that I should do more videos with it, which is confusing because it's like half of my...
See what I'm saying? That he knows that he gets a whole lot of views by doing the Ouija board, so he figured maybe I could do, a whole series about getting haunted or getting demon possessed and stuff like that, and it'll get a lot of hits, and it did. So big ups to you.
Viewers like it and half of my viewers don't like it, so I never know what to do. Like, do I put it in my videos? Do I not put it in my videos? Because it seems that whenever I say that you guys don't enjoy it, you guys all comment saying we do enjoy it, put it in your videos. But the second I make a Ouija board video, you guys always say that, why do you keep playing the Ouija board? We get it, like, you don't have to keep doing it anymore. So I don't really know, but I did have an idea, and I think you guys might enjoy this because it is.
Well, there you go. He has his idea, guys. This is the beginning. This is what sparks it all. His idea.
Pretty creepy. I plan on going to the cemetery tonight to play with the Ouija board. That is.
By the way, guys, this has been done by various amount of YouTubers.
It's creepy. Me, Lizzie, Chris, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna attempt to play with the Ouija board. Chris doesn't mess with the Ouija board, but he said he's gonna come. He's not gonna play with it because he's like terrified of it.
So okay, so right now he's saying that Chris is gonna go, right? He's saying Chris is gonna go to the cemetery with us and stuff like that. He's creeped out. He's not gonna play with it, but he's still gonna go with us. So that's what he said right now, right?
I guess I don't really know. Chris is probably watching this right now. He's like, yeah, F you, Lance, because I just put him on the spot. But that is gonna be majorly creepy. Like, I don't have a problem playing with the Ouija board, but just the fact alone that I'm in a cemetery late at night creeps me out. So this is gonna be pretty crazy. So full disclaimer, if you guys do not want to watch the Ouija board stuff, just skip past it. Alright guys, it is almost 12 in the morning and we are about to head out to play with this Ouija board in a cemetery. This is gonna be a little creepy. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. Let's head over there. Chris decided not to come, so it's just me and Lizzie.
So there you go, guys. Now he said that it's just gonna be him and Lizzie going to the cemetery because Chris did not want to go. Right? So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind.
The thing, we don't actually know if there's a cemetery open, so we might have to sneak in one. Worst case, I don't know. Alright, so we just attempted to go over to 2 different cemeteries, both.
So it's just him and Lizzie is what he's saying, right? Just him and Lizzie driving to the cemetery.
Closed, could not get in there. Tried a couple other ones. Most likely, like, I don't feel like we're gonna be able to get into one. Alright guys, so we found a cemetery.
Okay guys, so if it's just him and Lizzie, who is recording them? Who's holding the camera right now, guys? You gonna tell me it's the demon holding the camera? Obviously Chris went with them, guys. Obviously somebody's holding the camera recording them, because obviously Lance isn't holding camera and Lizzie isn't holding the camera, so somebody else, a third person, is holding the camera at this point. But like you guys heard, Lance said that it was just gonna be him and Lizzie because Chris decided not to come. He said that because he's gonna make a noise at the end. Chris is gonna make a noise and it's gonna scare Lizzie and Lance, and they're gonna run away from the noise, and guess who's gonna be doing the noise? Chris, who supposedly isn't there, but he's the one holding the camera.
Unfortunately, like, every single cemetery that we are going to right now is closed. Like, there's no way to get in. I don't really feel like getting trespassing charges, so we're gonna play right outside of it. That is like our best bet right now. And to be honest, I'm really curious how it's gonna feel, like how the force is gonna feel when we're literally right outside of a cemetery with like thousands of ghosts. It's probably gonna be a lot stronger than just playing in my apartment.
So he's just telling you guys this so you guys could get into it and saying, okay, it's called developing a character or developing the scene. So he's making you guys think that there's going to be a whole lot of ghosts, to make you guys believe that there's going to be a whole lot of ghosts. So he's saying it, put it in your head that there's going to be a lot of ghosts, that there's going to be a lot of force behind the whole Ouija board movement.
Like the way it moves and feels.
Obviously, there's a third person, right? Lizzie doesn't have the camera and Lance doesn't have a camera. There's obviously somebody following behind them with the camera, which is Chris. But he claimed that Chris never went with them.
If you see any bugs, let me know, please.
Lizzie's scared about the bugs.
Let me get my notepad ready in case I gotta type anything down.
Is there any spirits out there that would like to contact us, yes or no? Preferably a good spirit. Spirit, what is your name?
Right here, guys, you could tell that Lance is pulling it from side to side because you could see the strength on his arm, and you could see him pull exactly where his fingers are dragging to. There's another thing I wanted to point out, and I'm gonna show you guys like a close-up of it, but once I get to it, I'll show you guys what I mean.
Is this you? See.
No, Lance, I can move this whole thing with one finger. With your fingers on it.
That's not good. It literally just spelled out Zozo.
Can we?
So right from the start is Zozo, right? And he knows about it. He's heard about Zozo. Obviously, he's played the Ouija board before. He knows about Zozo, making it a little bit creepier.
Help you?
How can we help? D-I-E.
He spelled die. But those of you who don't know how to spell, because I got a lot of dumb comments. I just wanted to read that for you guys.
Yo. She's crying. I'm not the one doing that.
It's actually not funny.
Once again, Lizzie cries. She's the best actress out of all these guys. She cries on cue. She cries for everything, so it's easy for her to cry. So obviously she's crying because of it. Okay, guys, so this is what I was talking about. Notice that the way that this thing, this little pad or whatever they made up, it's moving. He's pulling it, obviously, because when his finger slips off of it, it completely stops. Like he slipped. Like, here, let me show you guys what I mean. So say this is a Ouija board thing, right? So what he did was pull, and when his finger slipped off, the Ouija board stopped. So he's pulling like this. It doesn't take much to pull this, guys. Like, I'm barely touching this. I could even go like this and still move it. Look at that. I could say that, oh, I'm not moving it, guys. I'm not moving it. But it's still moving if I do this. Anyways, my point is that he's dragging it along, and when he drags it along, his fingers slip off and the thing stops moving. Watch, I'm gonna show you guys that. Pay attention to his fingers. So his fingers slip off and it stops. So he puts his fingers back on and then he drags it along again.
Hi.
Did you guys catch that? So here it is in regular motion.
Okay.
See how his fingers slipped off? Oh, look. His finger slips off, the thing stops. Puts his finger back on, then he starts dragging it all over again.
Hi.
So that's another thing that made me think that it was fake. He does it again, I think. So whatever, at this point, he's saying that the Zozo supposedly is telling him that he's gonna die in a car accident or something.
Happen. You think it's gonna happen? Well, you're
When?
wrong. See? Hey. That's not even funny, dude.
I want to walk home.
That's not. It just spelled out car. That's not even funny. I knew. Why did I knew I was gonna fucking say that. Like, I'm actually starting to tear up. That's.
So he even says, I knew it was gonna say that. I knew it was gonna say that. How did you know I was gonna say that? Because you moved it for it to say that.
Even funny. Yo, you know how scary that is? Like, knowing that, like. All right, so you're just effing it with us, right? That's not even funny. That's not even funny.
I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. Please.
Once again, Lizzie's good acting, crying, crying on cue.
All right, take it off. Take your hand off. Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
It doesn't want us to end. What
No,
happens?
it's like waiting for a time.
What happens if we take our hands off and say goodbye? D, E, and dead. Okay, Zozo, let's be realistic here. That is not gonna happen. Yes, it's not gonna happen, and you know that. No.
Is it going to happen? Yes or no?
He's effing with us. It's not real.
I want to say goodbye, please.
Like, listen, yeah, like, this may be real, like, we can contact spirits and everything, but there's no
Can you
saying.
please stop?
That's another thing that kind of threw me off, is that he knows that it's fake, so he keeps slipping and saying that, oh, it's not real, but he's trying to convince the viewers that it is real. So he says, oh, well, you know, all this is real, but, you know, what he's saying is not real. I don't know, guys.
If you want to stop, we can stop. But let me like talk to you. Like,
I don't want to talk with my hand on the board. Do you not understand that? Like,
all right, guys. So I have the Ouija board right here. Me and Lizzie are like.
And so yeah, so then he specifically told her that I want to talk to you, but he was gonna say I want to talk to you without the camera, that we could keep going and blah blah blah. But then she was like, no, let's not do it anymore, blah blah. So they just stopped. So off the camera, like, you know, it's fake, and you know, I'm just pretending, stuff like that. He probably didn't tell Lizzie that it was all fake, that he's moving and this and that, so he could get a better reaction out of her, maybe. But she does cry on cue. If you were to ask her to cry, I'm sure she could do it.
Ourselves right now. My camera battery just died, so I can't record.
So now he's back to making you guys think that it's just him and Lizzie. Chris isn't there anymore, but we saw that there was a third person with them. So how could it? So now Chris is off, you know, off the side over here, and he's making noises for them or for the camera.
What was that? I think it's fine. I think it was just like.
And so he's all like, oh yeah, I think it's fine. It's just, you know, it was just and then so he makes the noise. Chris again makes another noise.
What the?
And that's easy to fake, guys. Like, you're running away from something, that's easy to fake. I've done it before on one of my videos. I pretended somebody was chasing me and stuff like that. If you guys believe that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Supposedly he drops the camera or his phone. Lizzie goes back for it.
What the is that? What was that, Lizzie?
I'm having some. I can't breathe.
What the
I can't
was
breathe.
that?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Lizzie is the best actor in this whole little series. She's the best actress in it, so I give her props for acting like this.
I can't breathe.
All right, guys. I'm on my way back home right now. I'm like really frightened at just what happened. I don't even want to talk about it.
See, guys, it's like when I say it's just bad acting, guys, I don't mean to like diss them in any way and stuff like that. It's just that me personally, I could read people and I could tell people's facial expressions and I know what they mean and stuff like that. And his face is a certain way when he's lying. If you guys see his face now and you guys see the face when he's saying that, I don't know what to do, guys, I just had the haunting in my room and blah blah, he does the exact same face, guys. But when you see him doing his regular vlogging, it's a completely different face. He could be serious about something, it's a completely different face than what he does when he's acting.
I'm just gonna end it here. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey,
I was amazed that he didn't put a car accident. Like, I thought he was gonna be like, oh yeah, they're in the car and then they were gonna get in a car accident and stuff like that. I thought that that's what we're gonna do. I thought that's what they were gonna go with. But, you know, he probably didn't go with it because they would have been like, so why wasn't there a report on it? Why wasn't there anything in the news about the YouTuber getting in an accident? and he had to involve the news company, and and so on and so forth. So it would have been a big deal. It would have been a big issue to get reporters to report that he was in a car accident and he has to wreck a car, or he has to get a wrecked car. It would have been so much work to prove that point to the YouTube. Well, not to some of you guys, because you guys are gullible as heck, and you guys would believe a fart came out of your toe, or if he said no, my toe just farted, some of you guys would probably even believe that. So I don't know, just it would have been a big process to make it believable that he was in a car accident. So that's why I think he just ended it there. So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. If you guys want to have a conversation with me, leave a comment down below. Just skip all the stupid stuff. Just don't put any stupid comments. Just don't call people any names and stuff like that. If you want to have a conversation, you want to put your 2 cents in, go ahead, leave a comment down below. If you say something stupid or leave a stupid comment, I will probably delete it, or I just won't reply to it. I won't bother with it. I won't even read it. It's just, I won't bother with it. But you guys who do want, if you guys are watching this and you guys do want to have a conversation about it, by all means, leave a comment down below. I'll be more than willing to reply to you guys as soon as I see your comment. And yeah, oh, before I go, guys, make sure you guys check out my channel and check out the video that I left. It's called 10 things that all famous YouTubers have in common. Guys, it's all true. If you guys look at your favorite YouTuber, which for some of you obviously is Stewart, they all land on one of the categories that I give you guys. I have 10 categories, and the famous YouTuber or whoever you guys enjoy watching the most lands on one of these categories. Go make sure you guys watch that video and check it out. And it's completely true, guys, so go check that video out. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe for more videos, and if you do, you guys will see me on the next one. Peace.